What is up? So I have a package from Movement Decks. I actually got asked by, I don't remember who at all asked me this, but some random fan DM'd me on Instagram and was like, hey, make an unboxing for Movement. They seem cool and could probably use some of the shout out. And then I was watching Movement's, or Cole, that's his real name. I was looking at his story, and I saw that he made some decks that were 4-ply and RealWear that had that were made out of recycled skateboards. And I've been watching a lot of Wobie design videos, and all of those like recycled skateboard videos that he does. If you haven't watched that, you should really check those out because those are really cool. But I was intrigued by the deck, and he actually, all of his decks are supplied with Sponsor Me tape. So if you get one of the decks, you get a sheet of tape that's my tape. So I hit him up and I was like, yo, if you can send me one of those decks, I'll totally do an unboxing for you on my Sezzy Fingers account. And I was really just kind of joking, not honestly expecting him to want to send me one, but he was just like, yeah, totally. And I mean, at some point I was going to buy a deck anyway, just to support a homie. But, so yeah, I can feel it's the side down. That's all that's in the package. And this is what it looks like. I don't know what it looks like yet. Oof. That is clean. So yeah, this is a 4-ply deck made out of recycled skateboards. I like the little Thrasher Movement vinyls. That's really cool. Got 2 of those. So I don't know if it looks like it's the bottom ply is the recycled skateboard, and the other 3 plies are just normal because this purple goes all the way through, which is what leads me to believe. And obviously, this top ply is just maple. So it looks like it's a maple, purple, maple, and then this really sick recycled skateboard deck as the bottom ply. You can actually even see a little bit that it started to go to black on the bottom ply right there. That's really cool. Or that's the graphic. That like peeled over. It's probably that that's what the wood was doing. But yeah, this is really cool. I love that you can like see the layers in between. You can actually like feel the different layers. So I'm also curious how this is gonna wear. This is heat transfer. I'm really excited about this. Honestly, at some point, once the graphics kind of worn down, I'll probably end up sanding the graphic off and refinishing it to just have this beautiful bottom ply. But yeah, this is really, really sick. So I need to set this up. I actually don't really have a lot in here to set up stuff anymore because I have a new office. So at my house, my brother's room there's my room, a bathroom, and then another room that we like shared a bathroom when we were kids. But he is no longer living here. He lives in a different state. And so that room's been pretty vacant for a while. So I was like, yo, I'm going to move all my stuff for fingerboarding into this little nook in there. And that's where I've been doing some stuff for the last month. Instead of at this spot, because this is where I used to do all the Sponsor Me tape stuff, and everything was just getting really cluttered. So I threw everything in there. So I'm gonna go grab a piece of tape and then bring that back over here and set up the board. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright, got the deck set up. Just threw on some dynamics and cartwheels like I always do. So one thing I've noticed so far is that this is a little bit longer of a deck than I'm used to. I'll have to grab my calipers, but to guesstimate, yeah, I'm gonna say this is a 98 millimeter. I'm used to a 97. I'm used to like 96, 97. So it's a little bit longer. I think it's a bit of a bigger. Yeah, so the wheelbase is slightly, just very slightly bigger than like a Blacklist. And Blacklist indicator, my company, is about the same. But yeah, so I got it all set up, threw on some sponsor tape, of course. Did a nice little small gold glitter. Wanted to get a little fancy for this beauty. And it's a great shape. It kind of looks like it's a uniformed kicked mold. I can't really tell without cutting deck myself from it, basically. But it does look kind of uniform. Yeah, so far it feels pretty good. It's a little bit more mellow than I'm used to. So those are the differences between. I know the fisheye doesn't really help. That's the movement in a Blacklist. So the kicks are a little bit higher on Blacklist. So it's a little bit more mellow, but not that bad. I've used some pretty flat decks before, so this is not one of them. Yeah, so it feels good. It's got, so I'd say like low to medium kicks, and then pretty much like no concave almost. It's got a little bit, like just enough, basically. Just enough to let you know it's there. But not like, gonna like give you a giant bear hug, you know? Another laser, first try. Oh! That's kind of sketchy and gross, but technically did it. Yeah, it's a good solid deck. It does feel a little uniform kicked, which is perfectly fine. I used to ride Califinger decks. Actually, maybe it's not uniformed. It might be like a 1 degree difference, I'd say. But the overall feel is quite strong. I like the 4-ply. Yeah, there's not much to give. The holes were perfect. Yeah, it went on really great. Let me get some grinds on this. See how the real wear feels. Because I've tried other decks that do a black like this, but it's not really real wear. And I'm not accusing him of that at the moment, or at all. Just from looking at the application and through the holes, I could tell it was already better. But tried other things that were different. So far, so good. I don't really notice much wear at all, honestly. It feels pretty good to ride. Nothing too bad. Pretty solid deck. Definitely recommend Movement decks. So yeah, go check them out on Instagram. I'm pretty sure their Instagram is @movementdecks. But yeah, so good stuff overall. I really like the recycled bottom ply. The recycled skateboard bottom ply is really, really sick. So definitely go check them out. They are definitely worth your time. I will say that. I don't know exactly how much he's charging for these, but I do recommend it. And this is the one I saw in his story, so I don't know if he has more, or if this was just like a one-off for now. But I'm very thankful to Cole for sending me this. It was really nice of him, especially when I was just joking initially. But I do appreciate it a lot. I'm really happy to have something like this in my fingerboard collection. So go check out Movement, and then also go check out Cartwheels, because they're the best. Go check out Blacklist Boards. Go check out Sponsor Me Tape. Alrighty, see y'all in the next one. Peace! Did a nice little